My name is Ruth. I'm the eldest of my three sisters. We first started our chiropractic treatment
February 2020. And my name is Mercy. My Ruth actually came in first, and the rest of us were enticed into coming because of the family plan. So one person comes in, the rest of the family gets a free evaluation. And that happened in early March of 2020.
And my name is Promise. I'm the youngest of the sisters and the family, and my treatment started at the same time.
I had encountered an on-impact auto accident about 2 years prior to when I came into the clinic. I sustained no injuries that I could tell at the point of the incident, but about a year after, I began getting very significant lower back pain. And didn't know at the time that I had scoliosis, not as a matter of the incident, but genetically. However, the auto accident probably encouraged the bad effects of that. So I ended up coming in for a 7-month treatment plan, and within 2 months I was feeling like a different person.
For myself, I had always struggled with really bad allergies during the year. It didn't matter if it was fall, winter, spring, summer. I was always had allergies. I suffered from headaches, and then as I started working as a restaurant server, carrying trays around, I started experiencing really, really bad back pain, also some hip pain, and soreness in my shoulders as well. That existed. Like I said, the allergies was something that I always dealt with, and the headaches since I was a little girl. And the back pain, etc., I felt for probably 3 years before we started treatment.
For me, when I first started, it was definitely, as Mercy said, the allergies. I can remember being sick too many times a year, honestly. It'd be almost 2 times at the beginning of the year, and then when the seasons changed over into fall and winter, then it wouldn't be uncommon for me to have like a sniffly nose or a sore throat for a month or more. At one point, I was coughing for a good month, and some of my coworkers were asking, "Are you okay? Are you sick? What's going on?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm fully recovered. I'm not, contagious anymore. It's just that I have these allergies." So, that, and also being a server as well, the strain that it puts on your muscles and your body physically, it definitely takes a toll. And you can feel that in your shoulders, the tension in your neck area, your wrists, because you're lifting trays and carrying them around. In starting piano lessons, that had an adverse effect because movement and fluidity and being able to play the notes and move up and down the keyboard was kind of constricted because of the stress and the strain within our hands. So after we started treatment, we definitely saw a difference in a lot of these areas.
Very similar to what my sisters were saying. Before I began, I had actually been referred to y'all's clinic from a friend from work, and she had come in for the post and pre-pregnancy chiropractic adjustments, and she found significant help with her back pain and lower abdominal pain, and so I tried it out, and it is the best health-oriented pursuit that I had taken in my life that had completely changed my quality of life. I've been able to, I would experience, significant headaches, some perhaps migraine, and as well as getting sick multiple times a year. And my body's antibodies just were not up to par. And when I started the chiropractic help, I felt a little more alert, much better physically. But with each month that passed, I noticed that those natural antibodies in my body were responding better and that I just wasn't getting sick. And if I felt sick, then my body would fight it and I would not end up getting sick because it would, take care of whatever bad germs were present. So that is probably the most revolutionary thing it has done for me. And I'm very grateful for the team and for all the help that they give.
Very same. It is a wonderful reality not spending 9 months out of the year sick. Going through the seasonal changes this year and last year as well. It was a slight sniffly nose for 2 or 3 days as opposed to being miserable for 2 to 3 weeks. So it makes me feel like a new person, like I have kind of a new lease on life, and it is something that I really don't ever want to stop doing. Even like in the future in my own family, I will definitely be encouraging it just because of how effective it is at helping your body work the way that it is designed to work. And like your immune system being free to do what it's supposed to do, not feeling horrible, like feeling good, feeling strong and healthy, and not being inhibited by
Any illness.
any adverse effects of a misaligned spine, and how that affects every part of your life, even in the smallest little details.
Highly recommended.
What she said.
For myself, the biggest thing that I have noticed in my chiropractic care is that all around, having the adjustments and kind of learning where the different pains are coming from and what they mean, it has helped me be more aware of the messages, the subtle messages that your body gives you when something isn't necessarily just sore or bruised, but it could mean something a bit more important, like, well, maybe your rib is misaligned, or maybe your neck has too much stress on it. And so learning all of those little hints from your body has definitely given me more of an informative answer that I can give to the doctors whenever they're asking me, well, how are you doing? And I'm able to tell them, well, I felt this week. I'm not sure what it means, not sure if you can do anything about it. Inevitably, they can. So it has been just a relieving journey all along. And I've really appreciated being able to work less in pain and have just more of an enjoyable life altogether.
There have been multiple people that we have encountered since we started treatment that have told us about backaches or not being able to sleep well or having chronic headaches and things like that. We're like, well, here, take this card. This is our doctor. You need to go see them. We're chiropractic junkies, basically. But even if it's not something where they are local to Temple, we definitely do recommend that they see them because it makes a world of difference. And what you think is just normal existence and just a routine life could be so much better if you're able to get the help that you need without invasive procedures like back surgery or anything else where it is a hit and miss if it's going to be effective the way that it's supposed to be. But this way you get all of the benefits without any of the risks.